Hey, people, it's your boy, Chef Rock. It's a new sheriff in town. Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it smooth. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Sneak a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Sneak a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Do any of your friends your age still go to strip clubs?
No.
Now, let me make sure I clean this up a little bit. If there's a strip club out there, a proprietor listening to this show right now, and they like for us to host Monday night at their establishment, we are there. I will come on a strip club retirement for a sponsor.
On Wednesday night or Thursday night or Friday night or Saturday night. I'm not coming to your establishment on Sundays, but every other night of the week, count me in. I'm in.
I'll come on Sunday if it's a check behind it. I will come, okay? Ryan does not have to come. He's got the little small children and whatnot. I will come.
Ladies, we know you wear a lot of hats. From fitness to packing lunches, grocery shopping, and running boutiques, you do it all. But tonight is about taking a break for yourself and not feeling bad about it. Whether you're a fitness enthusiast, a boutique owner juggling the world, or a devoted dog mom like Jen, Southern Edge understands that every woman deserves a moment to relax and do what makes you happy. Courtesy of Southern Edge, the only way to truly taste the moment.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
I asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, boo, I would never
Then am I very solitary confined? I find myself dealing with time, now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Yo. Now I'm in love with this girl, and I never really told her, but I swear she know it cause of the way that I hold her. Don't care that I'm out in the street stuck in the heat, cause she know the more I eat, then the more we meet, then the more I'm having sex with her. It's just the way she smells, her body aroma, I gotta be next to her. With money in my pockets, then I gotta be vexed with her. Mad when I can't touch, mad when I can't nut. But no matter what, that's my shorty. She been there before the yak, the cracks, the jacks in the 40s. Love the fact I'm on wax and they always recording me. She say she want me richer than Berry Gordy, always with other dudes, so she don't mind when I cheat. Just make sure I wrap it up when I'm tapping them freaks. We went from hours to days, from days to weeks. Now I'm in love with this broad till I'm eternally sleep.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, baby, I would never
Then am I very solitary confined? I find myself dealing with time, now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Let me get one more hit. Ooh, Mary, baby, I need you. No matter how rough it get, I can never leave you. Our bond is real strong, like Freeway and Seagull. Even though just knowing you makes me illegal. And it ain't an age thing, dog, she older than me. She got some people calm, some colder than me. Got some people rich and others owing they peeps. And she real flammable, like oils and grease. Since I've been with her, dog, she done changed my life. Turned my lips the same color like white and rice. Let me know who is real and who real tripe. Can't front though, she done made me nice on the mic. It's like, the more I write, the more I recite, the more I spit. She keep dudes saying I'm tight, bro.
Yeah, okay, BMX, this is what they want. That family shit. Dirt. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Bonds that can't be broken. Watch it. Hey yo, we family. 3 times we heat rhymes, eye to eye, Jinx, X and I. A bond that will never die. Wise guys will split the pie. Big style, hypnotized. I'm back home, the shark in the town. Let the fin roam, my fam in the zone. See how we rock well, exotic flow. Crystal seashells, never sleep where the beast dwell. Monster the music, you the shit, then prove it. This is hip hop, get your shit chopped. It's been a long time coming on the same track with fam dumping. Look how your man's gunning for fam, cause we all stand for something. Salute the fans production, producing mass destruction. We ask none, command respect, that's the law of instruction. Back in the south with a Dutch in my mouth, fam. That's what I'm all about, damn. 3 deep when we rolling out. Leave your face posted out. Double holster, twin toasted out. Your style bitch, watch me hold it out. Get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We get money. Every day with fam is sunny. We family. Unbreakable balls, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm. Hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family. Unbreakable bonds, lyrical dawns. We the eye of the storm, hey yo, we family.
The jester, nobody does it better. Ain't nothing like fam riding a beat like a bike. When it comes to this rap shit, yeah, I know we out of sight. Every nigga about on Tonka Fest, that Jinx is the best. BMX a prima jester, who gon' run up and test? I'm outside the gate, not in the bleachers or sideline. That mean that I ain't playing, motherfucker, I'm bout mine. You had your time, now it's mine to shine. I'm hungry when I spit, can't you hear it in the rhyme?
Hey people, it's your boy Chub Rock. It's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Fire still water package, Crest wine and spirits, and Bim's package store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, boo, I would never.
Now am I very solitary confined? I find myself dealing with time. Now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Yo. Now I'm in love with this girl, and I never really told her, but I swear she know it cause of the way that I hold her. Don't care that I'm out in the street stuck in the heat, cause she know the more I eat, then the more we meet, then the more I'm having sex with her. It's just the way she smells, her body aroma, I gotta be next to her. With money in my pockets, then I gotta be vexed with her. Mad when I can't touch, mad when I can't nut, but no matter what, that's my shorty. She been there before the yak, the cracks, the jacks in the 40s. Love the fact I'm on wax and they always recording me. She say she want me richer than Barry Gordy, always with other dudes, so she don't mind when I cheat. Just make sure I wrap it up when I'm tapping them freaks. We went from hours to days, from days to weeks. Now I'm in love with this broad till I'm eternally sleep.
While you burning up, I feel the breeze up the freeway.
Ooh, Mary, baby, I
asked her, could I hit? There was nothing she could say.
Trust me, baby, I would never.
Now am I very solitary confined? I find myself dealing with time. Now that she's dealing with time. Dealing with time.
Let me get one more hit. Ooh, Mary, baby, I need you. No matter how rough it get, I can never leave you. Our bond is real strong, like Freeway and Seagull. Even though just knowing you makes me illegal. And it ain't an age thing, dog, she older than me. She got some people calm, some colder than me. Got some people rich and others owing they peeps. And she real flammable, like oils and grease. Since I've been with her, dog, she done changed my life. Turned my lips the same color like white and rice. Let me know who is real and who real tripe. Can't front though, she done made me nice on the mic. It's like, the more I write, the more I recite, the more I spit. She keep dudes saying I'm tight. Bro.
Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah. Because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern Edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern Edge, girl.
Stewart Media and Entertainment presents the Two Live Stews Experience. We back, Shohei! This right here, this ain't your ordinary-ish.
Two Live Stews Experience, Ryan Stewart, Doug Stewart, baby, we back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, we are back. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you, but them folks sat us down forcefully. Are you? What up to the Qs?
Do not let anyone confuse you. The Two Live Stews started this shit. The Two Live Stews Experience, shouty. If you're not stewing, what the hell are you doing?
Good morning to you, Dougie Stew. Good morning to KK Ash. Good morning to Loose Neck Cy. Good morning to Richard Bullock. Those are the first three to join in the chat room this morning. Good morning to all of y'all. Good morning, Tree. Good morning, Naughty. What up, though, man? It's your boy, One Live Stew. He's Dougie Stew, and we make up the Two Live Stews Experience. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing, sir?
Well, I really don't like that. I just don't like that. We're not going to take any time with that.
Wait, let's talk about this real quick. Why don't you like that? Why don't you like an ode to Medea?
Sir, years of hearing how you just despise and don't like and
that's not
don't
true.
Get down with it.
You've never heard me say I don't like Medea.
I just think it's contradictory. Yeah, you never said Medea. You said Tyler Perry. So he is Medea, you know.
But I never said I don't like Tyler Perry. What's there not to like about Tyler Perry?
You're right. I agree. You're right.
Yeah.
That man's black excellence.
Now, it is kind of strange how he just jumps into this Medea character once again.
Here we
go.
I
mean, I like Tyler Perry. He's a cultural phenomenon in the black community.
Shouts out to the good folks from Southern Edge, the good folks here with the Two Live Stews Experience, as well as Stewart Media and Entertainment are fueled and powered by Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com, as well as scanning that QR code to get a bottle shipped to your house, and we will help you with that shipping. Real quick, sir,
That's a dope little graphic right there.
Have you recovered, sir? Are you back up now?
Yeah, I got like 95% of my voice back. You talking about from SNS this past weekend? Yeah.
From SNS this past weekend, yes.
Yeah. How about you?
I think after today I'll be okay.
You was kind of dragging Tuesday.
I was hurt.
Yeah, you was kind of dragging Tuesday.
Was it Tuesday or Monday?
Is it Monday or Tuesday we do show?
We do a show on Monday, sir.
We do a show on Monday.
Yep.
You were kind of dragging on Monday.
I was out of it, man.
So
I was out of it.
You put up a good fight, but I can tell you said several times as well, I'm going back to bed.
I haven't.
You probably should keep that to ourselves.
I haven't been in the streets like that, man, in almost 13 years. So yeah, I was woe out till the flow out. Real quick, man, before we go too far today, did you know that today is not today, but this month is Black Music Appreciation Month. Some people call it African American Music Month. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
This month is an annual celebration of African American music in the United States. It was initiated as Black Music Month by President Jimmy Carter, who on June 7th, 1979, decreed that June would be the month of Black music. One time to the man Jimmy Carter himself. Shouts out to you, President Carter.
The peanut farmer.
That's right. That's
well,
correct.
You know he's dead, right?
Yes, and rest in peace. Yes.
Okay.
Rest in peace. You know, he's not far, he wasn't far from here.
Wait a minute.
No, he's not dead, Doug. He's not dead.
Tree saying he's not dead.
No, he wasn't doing well.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Are you sure, Tree? Well. Do a quick Google search.
No, I'm positive.
Come on, Tree. Okay, she's losing her mind. Please come on, Tree.
He's
Please
still
come
alive.
on. Please come on.
Hi, good morning. Oh
good morning,
God.
Tree.
You done killed the man.
Did you verify this?
Douglas, I know 1,000%.
I'm pretty sure Jimmy Carter's dead.
His wife died, not him.
That's right.
Damn
it. Okay, I take that back.
And
I do have a habit of killing people off a little bit too early, but hey,
you will kill a mofo off in a heartbeat.
I thought he was dead as a doorknob.
Jimmy Carter doesn't live far from where we live here in Columbus, Georgia. As a matter of fact, I think he stays right on the outskirts of Pine Mountain, which isn't far from Calorie Garden.
Mm-hmm.
Before he got sick here recently and before his wife passed, he would still be doing Bible study on Sunday mornings at his church.
What?
Yes, him. Now, if you weren't a member of said church, you couldn't just visit the church if he was there during Bible study. You would have to register, get checked out, and then you could go to the Bible study at the church by simply doing that. We were on the roll a couple times to go see him, and we got bumped all 3 times, never made it, and now he's not doing it no more because his health isn't there. But shouts out to Jimmy Carter, who gave African American Music Month to the good folks here, the month of June.
I mean, I would imagine that he probably still has Secret Service. I think past presidents get Secret Service protection for life.
For life, correct.
I mean, I don't know why anybody would still be trying to, assassinate Jimmy Carter. I mean, he hadn't been president in 40 years.
But it's not just about an assassination. If you could just take a president and make a demand, when you just, if Jimmy Carter was just in Kroger by himself, and somebody came and grabbed him,
they snatch his ass real quick.
He's a former president.
He's at least worth $50,000.
What? More than that, man.
You think more than that?
$50,000 ain't no money. I mean, it's money, but it ain't no money.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get a couple million for President Jimmy Carter. Man, please, man.
I wouldn't give more than 50 for him. I mean, no disrespect to the great Jimmy Carter, but I mean, we talking about scales.
You don't see him as a good worker anymore. You don't think he would bring much to the team.
Can you imagine Jimmy Carter? He can't get around too good, man. No disrespect to him, but I mean, he can't get around too good. Hey, once again, the Two Live Stews experience brought to you by Southern Edge Beverage Company, Southern Edge Beverage CO.com. Southern Edge Beverage CO.com. We got a lot of fun for you in this next hour and a half or so. I'm not in a real rush today, so we can actually kind of lounge around in the last segment and read some chat messages and all of that. Pass the word. Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, and Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. Two Live Stews, YouTube.com, and Two Live Stews, Facebook.com. We have a great milestone today, sir. We are going to go over. Go ahead.
As of 2024, Jimmy Carter's net worth is estimated to be $15 million. If I see him in Kroger with no security, he is mine.
See, and I don't even think you should say stuff like that because they monitor language like that, and they'll bring your ass in just for questioning.
You're right.
Because they feel like you making this idle threat to a former president.
You're right.
Yeah, they'll bring you in for questioning. Right. You might be tied to the darn Taliban.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And then I just said the word Taliban. Now they're going, that's a double red flag on the show. I said the word Taliban.
Let me see him on these streets. We'll talk about it later. I'll tell you that much right now.
All right. So a couple of things we got to get into today. So we got to go over the past top 5 poll. We got a new top 5 poll. We got a video, and I got a new segment. I just came up with this segment name, and tell me if you like it. Interesting conversations in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. You like that?
That's a lot. Golly. That's the whole dissertation. You can't simplify that? Man, that name sucks.
Tree's giving me thumbs down. Tree's giving me thumbs down.
That's a terrible name.
We'll work on that. Interesting conversations in the Two Live Stews chat group.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But also we got to talk NBA playoffs just for a quick second, just a tad second, because the first game of the NBA Finals is tonight. Mm-hmm. The Minnesota Timberwolves and the Boston Celtics.
No, sir. No, sir. The Timberwolves are not playing basketball tonight. They have gone home. What the hell is going on? You got Southern Edge in your coffee on the weekends. If I don't have activities with the kids, I'll sip a little Southern Edge in my mushroom coffee in the morning. You got some Southern Edge going on in your coffee this morning?
No lie. Here's the problem. Dallas and Minnesota have the same exact color scheme. And so I confuse them all the time. It's Boston and Dallas. Of course I knew that. What do you mean?
That's the bullshit that you bring for an excuse?
No, I mean, they got the exact same colors. They used to, in their old uniforms, they even had the exact same colors with that little speck of green, the little green little highlights.
Yeah, okay.
So it confuses me every once in a while. But we got to get to this interesting conversations in the Two Live Stews chat group here in a second. I want to roll that out for the Stewies and the dogs and the poodles. But first, let's go back in time, old business, the top 5 Atlanta songs. And once again, this is one of those top 5s that I told you didn't have a chance in hell.
Well, no, this was the top 5 that Tree sabotaged. So yeah, I wasn't looking to win this one. I mean, she didn't even post my list for during the show. The listeners didn't even know what my list was. They couldn't see it. Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I don't think that's true. Matter of fact, I know that's not true. So I won again, and that takes the tally up now to 16-6. 16 victories to your 6 victories. We got a real good top 5 poll today. And by the way, for the people that didn't hear the last show, my top 5. Can you put it back up one more time, Tree, please? I get that honor of being the winner.
I think everybody should know that I'm thinking about bowing out of this damn thing from now on. How about
You're
that?
not a quitter. You're not a quitter. Top 5 Atlanta songs by Doug Stewart. Number 5 is The Great Bone Crusher, Never Scared. Number 4, No More Playing GA by Pastor Troy. The Dirty South by Goody Mob.
I put a Pastor Troy song on there. That was smart. That was a good move.
Welcome to Atlanta, JD and Luda. And the
Pastor
number
Troy,
1 Atlanta song is All the Players Play from Far and Wide.
Pastor Troy's one of the Pastor Troy's one of ATL's favorite ninjas. You know, that was a good move.
Ninja always travel with a championship belt. Right. I bet you if you see Pastor Troy right now in Kroger, he got that championship belt. He probably got it draped over his shoulder, though.
Listen, in the post office, if you see him sitting down at Waffle House, I don't care where you see him at, he's going to have that championship belt because every champ you ever see always has his belt, okay?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get it, Pastor Troy.
Where did we see this cat at? And this is a true story. A lot of people watching this may not understand what we're saying. Look up the song. If you're from California or something like that, look up the song, No More Playing GA. It basically was a diss record to Master P and No Limit. Right. I'm pretty sure of that, okay? But me and you were somewhere, and we saw Pastor Troy like we were at church or somewhere where he shouldn't have a championship belt. And this ninja had his championship belt. Like in some obscure place. Once again, you shouldn't have a championship belt. I can't even remember right now where it was at, man.
It was at the late, great Miss King's funeral where we saw him with the championship belt.
That's it! That's it! This ninja was at a funeral with the championship belt. What the hell? And nobody said something to him. Nobody said a word to him like, hey, this is inappropriate for you to have a championship belt at a funeral.
Hey, man, you know you shouldn't have that championship belt here, right? And what exactly are you the champ of, Pastor Troy? Are you a wrestler? You boxing with Floyd Mayweather?
No, he's the champ of Georgia. He's the champ of Georgia.
Yeah. Or is he the champ of rap? Which one?
No, well, he clearly isn't the champ of rap. He knows better than that. He's the champ of Georgia. If there was a championship belt between Louisiana and Georgia, he's saying he's the champ of that.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
okay.
it was Master P back and forth thing.
Oh boy, that's awesome, man. That's really awesome.
Hey, Tree, we got a little video right here. I want to throw this out there. Interesting conversations in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group. Tree, run it.
When y'all are saying that y'all used to drink from the hose, were sinks not an option?
Who's gonna tell him? You want me to tell him? I'll tell him. We weren't allowed in the house. I don't know why that's so hard for people to understand. Our childhood was like one never-ending episode of that TV show Survivor, okay? We are indestructible. We've never sat in car seats. Nobody's ever given us swimming lessons. We've all been either shot with a BB gun or stabbed with a
Hey, man, that thing got like 5,000 posts in the Two Live Stews Facebook chat group yesterday. And what she's saying is gospel.
It's the truth.
I mean, it's simple. Let me ask you this question. We talked about this before as well.
I'll say word up to that.
Do you see kids riding bikes in your neighborhood?
Mine, because I make them. The kids in my neighborhood ride around in golf carts. What? I mean, did I say something funny?
I just sometimes worry about the environment that you subject the kids to, man. And that's good. That's great.
What? I don't understand. No
But
bikes.
you make Miles and Mason ride bikes.
Yes, I make my children ride bikes. Mason doesn't ride his bike.
What do you mean?
He's strictly golf cart. He's like.
Okay, let's just. I don't want to step on no toes, man. But
Morgan and Miles.
This type of conversation really, really bothers me.
I understand.
Because I don't want my nephews and nieces. I need them to understand that there's a cruel world out there. It's not everybody riding golf carts in the community. They need to be battle hardened to a degree.
I got a frat brother that lives 3 streets down, and I sent Mason to go get something from his house, right? I said, hey, man, hop on your bike and go pick up whatever it was. And he looked at me, and he just stuck his hand out. And I gave him 5. And after I gave him 5, he stuck his hand back out. I said, what are you doing? He's like, give me the key. I said, excuse me? The keys for what? Give me the key. I said, key for what? For the golf cart. Now just hop on your bike, man. Why would I hop on the bike when we got a golf cart? Give me the key.
You laughing, man, but this is a serious thing.
She was exactly right in the video, man. And another thing that she didn't mention was how we also didn't want to go inside, because if we went inside, maybe we would have to stay inside. If we went inside,
right? We would have
right. I mean, if we go inside, somebody could say, well, while you're in here, grab this or do that. Or did you clean the bath? I mean,
right. Our mother would put us to work. They would put us to work.
Nah, but we got outside.
I didn't even think about that.
We stayed away from them ninjas when we got in there, when we got outside, man.
So the young lady mentioned in the video, drink from a water hose. I still do that right now. Matter of fact, I think water from the water hose tastes better. Weren't allowed in the house. Okay. I think what I also think about the went in the house thing is I think that sometimes they forgot about us. And we used to beat on the door, but I think they would go take a nap. Like if they got a break, if we were outside, our parents were inside, I think they took naps and they closed the door so they didn't hear us beating on the door.
They literally locked us out, sir.
Car seats. I definitely was in no damn car seat. I don't think you were in a car seat either. She also mentioned swimming lessons. Now, we did have swimming lessons, but our father always used to talk about and kind of brag. There's actually a pond where we grew up called Carolina Hole. You ask anybody from Oakley, they'll tell you. Our father used to always kind of brag that the way they learned how to swim was get pushed in, and either they swam or they died.
Right.
And everybody, all of his friends, all of the uncles, all of the cousins, Steve and Spence' daddy, all confirmed, yes, this was the case. They swam or they died.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
He actually had swimming lessons. Shot with a BB gun. She mentioned shot with a BB gun.
Yep. Here goes Dr. Scott.
How interesting is this? You actually shot Dr. Scott with a BB gun. And he still has the BB in his leg right now today.
I should have pumped it 10 times instead of just once.
Wait a minute, was it a BB gun or a pellet gun?
It was a pellet gun. Yeah, it was a pellet gun. And I pumped it one time, just once.
Now I'm gonna throw this out, and I didn't even tell you this because I just thought of this just now. Something that you remember that we used to do as kids that they don't do today outside of the little list that the young lady talked about in the video. I got one off the top of my head.
Okay, go ahead.
Our old maid just sent us in the convenience store to buy cigarettes at 7, 8, 9 years old. Maybe 7 might be too young. 8 or 9 years old. I vividly remember going in the convenience stores and having $5 in my hand or something like that and buying cigarettes.
That's a great one, man.
That's not a lie.
That's a great one.
I even think that he used to send us in the store to buy like half a pint of liquor too. In the liquor
I was about to say, don't forget the ABC store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get me a half pint of a bumpy
beef eater. A beef eater.
Yeah, beef eater. That was his thing.
That was his thing.
How about fireworks fights, man? Fireworks wars.
Do kids still even play? I don't even see a lot of fireworks stands around anymore. And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
We would have Roman candle fights. We would have bottle rocket fights. We would throw firecrackers or TNT bombs at each other, sir. Lit them up and threw them as if mini grenades. All right, second one.
Why were we throwing cherry bombs and mini grenades at other children?
We were throwing cherry bombs at kids, sir.
Tree,
Lit fireworks.
Tree, can you come on for a second? Can you identify did any of these things go on in the city of Detroit, Tree?
So I played with a lot of boys. No, not in an inappropriate way. The girls were just too soft for me. So literally, and Ryan, you know where Livernois is.
Yes.
And 6 Mile. And so I had a bike. I was like 7 or 8, and we were riding up and down Livernois, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, going to McDonald's. We were children. Like
that's the bad part. That's the bad side of town, Doug. Kids should be in the area by themselves.
I would never when we moved to California and I found out Cameron had to walk to school, I was like, what? But growing up, I did all of that.
Yeah, times are different.
It was fun being a kid.
People steal your children these days, man, and hold them for ransom.
That was another thing I was going to put on my list. Riding a bike on the highway. We had a major road outside of our neighborhood called 52, old 52 and new 52. So there'd be, 10,000 cars a day going up and down that road. As kids, we rode bikes on that road.
Absolutely. We
Riding
were
around
so
town.
far away from home, it wasn't even funny.
5, 6 miles.
The dude Kev on stage had a video about this about a year ago. Sir, we used to ride 5-10 miles to go play football, go play basketball against other little small communities.
If kids rode their bikes on roads like that today, they would get hit all the time because people are texting. People ain't paying attention. People are running off the road left and right. The next time you're watching the car in front of you, just watch how the car slides back and forth across the white line or back and forth off the road. People are texting at an unconscionable rate while driving, sir.
Times are just very, very different, man. And that video was very good because that young guy in that video had no clue. He didn't understand. Like he really, it looked like in his face to me, I don't know if he was acting or whatever, but it looked like in his face, he really didn't understand the concept of drinking out of a water hose.
No, not at all. Not at all. It would be hot sometimes too. If it was a hot day outside, the first parts of the water that was exposed to the sun inside of the hose would come out steaming hot.
This may
be so
even
thirsty, you forget that every time.
This may even, because I haven't seen one in forever, this may even be foreign to 40-year-olds or 30-year-olds. Dirt basketball courts, sir.
No dirt basketball courts, man.
Huh?
No way. They don't have those anymore. Those don't exist.
Sir, we used to be so dusty because we played on a dirt court.
On a dirt court.
Okay?
Yeah. And the great Tyrone Ferguson was the master of dirt courts. The ball drops differently on a dirt court. Our cousin Tyrone Ferguson, he figured it out.
Yeah. All right, man. Two things I want to touch upon. We want to touch upon. Number one, we got to put kind of like a bow on this Shohei Otani story because they put a bow on it.
They did.
Okay. And then and then we also got to put a bow on Caitlin Clark. It kind of died down a little bit yesterday, the whole foul thing.
They 12 to 13 games in. It's not going to die, sir. It is not going to die.
Oh, my gosh. Did you see the exchange between Monica McNutt, who I love?
Yeah,
I said it very early when she got on ESPN. I was like, oh, she's good.
She's good.
She is good.
Yep.
Did you see the exchange between Monica McNutt and Stephen A. about this whole Caitlin Clark thing and the whole?
I have.
Yeah.
I called Stephen A. and he said he would love to come on and talk about it.
Come on, bring him on. I'd love to have him on.
All right.
Yeah. So we got to talk about Shohei Otani, give our last thoughts on that. And also, I got a question for you about this Caitlin Clark thing. I don't want to get into an argument or any, static or anything like that. I just got one simple question for you and the Caitlin Clark fans. All right?
Okay.
Hey, don't go away. 2 Live Stews. Keep it locked.
Hey.
taste a moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl. Yeah. Okay, now pour me a one. Better yet, make it soon. They say the night is young, but this cup like the fountain in you. Shining. Tell me what your sign is. Tell me what you drink, little lady. I could buy by the bottle, I promise. Yeah, because you look so sweet. Woo. I wish I could taste a moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No, no. I wish I could taste the moment. Been around the world, hey, but there's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No. I've been around the world, whoa. Nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Like to keep it on the edge so we max out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Like to keep it on the edge so we maxed out. Just need a little breeze from the top down. It was so sweet. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet. I don't need no sleep. Keep it on the edge. Breeze from the top down. Been so sweet.
Good morning, Stewies and Stewettes. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. We are the Two Live Stews, and you are viewing, listening, and enjoying, hopefully, the Two Live Stews experience. Sponsored and powered by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check them out on the web at southernedgebeverageco.com. The event was a few days ago, man, but S&S and the Southern Edge experience at S&S is still a hot topic in these streets and on this web, man. What a phenomenal few days in Atlanta this past weekend.
The video, man, where me and you were leading the crowd in the swag surfing, the phenomenon known as swag surfing, was phenomenal. It was crazy.
Listen, man, the getting drafted, being the bros, having 3 kids, all those things are highlights of my life, man. But I'm not sure if those things can top that swag and surf that took place at the Home Depot backyard this past Saturday, sir.
Yeah, I got 2 beautiful young men, young boys, but man, to lead 10,000 people in swag surfing, I mean, that takes the cake.
Everybody in unison. I mean, the lights flickering and jumping. It was special, man. We had a good time. We had a really, really good time. Shouts out to the good brothers from the Delta Mu chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated for doing the good in the hood that they do.
Yeah, yeah. And don't forget all of that money, man. And we made a lot of money because them tickets ain't cheap. Go to scholarships. Some kids are going to go to school and be able to go to school because of the bros.
Let's dig in a little bit deeper. Let's dig in just a little bit deeper.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience?
I read something yesterday that said after cost and after doing various other good things in the hood, about $500,000 will go strictly to scholarships.
Wow.
$500,000, and that's yearly, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the past 5 or 6 years. That's yearly. $500,000 for young black males to go to school and young black females to go to school. That's awesome.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're watching the Two Live Stews experience. Hey, 2 things. Don't forget, pass the word, tell people, do us a favor and hit share. If you hit share on this feed, that would help us a lot. Okay. Right. You'd be surprised how many people still don't know that we're actually doing the show. That's how it works. The internet, Facebook and all, YouTube and all, everybody want they cut. So share, hit the share button on this feed. That would help us out a lot. Also, we have the rate sheet redone. Okay, so we've got some rates. If you like to advertise with the Two Live Stews, we'd love to have you as an advertiser, as part of the show, be a part of the team. So just email us, sme.dougstewart. You can email me sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. That's sme.dougstewart@gmail.com. The former translator of the Los Angeles Dodgers superstar Shohei Otani could be deported after he basically confessed to everything and stealing Shohei Otani's. I think, how much was the figure? Was it
$17 million?
$17 million. He's basically taking the rap for the entire thing, and he might be deported. And it's basically done. Baseball's closing the book on this whole story about Shohei Otani possibly betting on baseball, and the interpreter took the rap like any good interpreter would do.
Ms. O'Hara said in open court, I worked for victim A and had access to his bank account and had fallen into major gambling debt. I went ahead and wired money with his bank account, and I shouldn't have done that. Look, man, congratulations to Major League Baseball for saving face, and clearly they
because Shohei Otani is a huge superstar.
He's the face. He's the guy right now that is known for throwing the ball. He's a pitcher, okay? But he's not pitching this year because he's had Tommy John elbow surgery. So he's only using this bat right now. He's not pitching at all, and he's still an MVP candidate. This guy's a pitcher, okay?
Right.
So he is like the face of the league. He's a connection for the international side of things in Major League Baseball. So if he had been the culprit here, or if he had been found guilty, it would have been devastating to Major League Baseball.
So let me just ask you this question, and I'm gonna ask this question the best way I can. You're watching the Two Lost Stews experience. This is very. I hate to ask this question, but I think it has to be asked. And I'm going to ask it the best way I can. What are the chances? What are the chances that Shohei Otani didn't realize that $17 million was taken out of his bank account? Somebody said it in the chat group yesterday perfectly. If you try to withdraw $5,000 from your bank account,
right,
you got to do all kind of checks and balances and sign off. I did a wire transfer 2 days ago.
Right.
They made me jump through hoops to send this. It's a couple $1,000s. They made me jump through hoops and a couple $1,000s. What's the odds in your mind that Shohei Otani just let $17 million slip out of his bank account?
Two things. First thing, I don't think that it was $17 million with one hit. That's the first thing. Okay.
In total, he did it several times, several transactions.
Right. This could be $17 million over a couple years. I'm not positive. Okay. Second thing.
Okay.
I think with Shohei Otani not being from here and knowing our financial culture, that maybe he wasn't paying attention to his money, and his buddy, his interpreter, had power of attorney to have the ability to do that. I think Shohei Otani probably moves a lot of money himself because he's got so much of it. And
so you think this is plausible? You think he really could have missed $17 million over time even?
I don't think people that are on the route to being billionaires in less than a decade, I don't think they watch their account like I watch my account. If it says $100 is missing, I go straight to I don't think they do that. I don't think they do that.
Okay.
They've got so much bread. They're taking care of so many people. They're doing so many business deals. They're trying to make money. They're taking care of communities. I mean, it's just a lot. I don't think they watch it every day like that. I think they have people that they pay to watch it and they trust, which is where the problem comes in with why they end up broke so often.
I want to say something, but I'd probably be deemed a racist.
You should. Well, no, yeah. If you're gonna be deemed a racist, you probably should. You know what, man? We need the numbers. Do it. Do it.
I was just thinking though, that culture that Shohei Otani's from, would you say? And I'm trying not to say this in a bad negative way. That culture that
just get to it, man. Just say it.
That culture that he comes from is very frugal. And the example that pops in my mind, you ever go to a Chinese restaurant, an Asian restaurant, if you grab too many duck sauces, they look at you crazy.
If you grab 3 of them, you got a problem.
You got a problem.
Right. Yeah.
So how can, and I'm not saying everybody, but all I know is my experiences. When I go into a restaurant and I try to grab one too many duck sauce, they give your ass the evil eye like, ninja, those cost a half a cent. Are you crazy?
Right. Do not grab more than 2 soy sauces, please.
Now, Shohei Otani is a different person. Okay, I'm not lumping everybody together, but my point is those people have money too. They have wealth too. I just can't see somebody from that background letting $17 million just disappear out of their bank account.
Unless this person literally talks for you. He doesn't understand the English language. Listen, man, Mr. Mazuhara was Shohei Otani's voice. When he went out in these streets, that guy was right beside him to tell people what he was saying and to tell people what they were saying to him. So when they went to the bank and he asked, because Shohei was like, hey, man, let's go out and take some women for ice cream tonight. Let's go get $100,000. Okay, Shohei, let's go. They get to the bank. He's like, yeah, Mr. Ohtani would like to withdraw $105,000.
But that's back to the point, and we need to move on to the other thing that we wanted to get into. But that's the point I'm trying to make. Even $100,000, you're going to have to jump through a lot of hoops, I think.
Not unless it's something that you do often.
You think so? We're not talking about $2,000. We're talking $200,000.
I'm gonna tell you a quick story.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience.
We get out of training camp. My signing bonus comes. It's a big number. My buddy's signing bonus comes. We're sharing an apartment at the time. It was a big number. We maybe should have been doing something we shouldn't have been doing, but it was our off day, but we were doing something. And we got this bright idea to go to the bank, open up accounts, and tell them to cash a check and bring it all to the room in cash. So we go to this bank, get a private room, and we go and tell them we want to cash these checks. They looked at us like we lost our mind. We showed them the ID, say, hey, man, we're players with the Detroit Lions, blah, blah, blah. I just got this check, and I came here so you can cash this check for me. We're in this bank for like an hour. They're thinking we're going to take this money with us, okay? So they go get this money, and we start laughing, and when they bring the money back, we take a couple pictures with the money. We're rookies, young and dumb, okay, wide open, and the guy's like, okay, so Mr. Stewart, we've got security for you guys outside. And I'm like, no, man, we're not taking the money with us. We just wanted to take some pictures of the money.
That's the ghetto shit I've heard in my life.
Right. Okay, right. Okay, right. So now,
that's the ghetto thing I've heard in my life.
Now I have a relationship with their bank. They know me and Kerwin Waldrop, K9. They know us when we come in the bank. Our first couple of checks, we cash. Okay? So they know us. From now on, when I come in the bank, they don't ask me a bunch of questions. Oh, Mr. Stewart, what can I do?
They know this is the ninja that cashes big checks.
Right. I'm not even filling out direct deposit slips. I'm not filling out. No, they're just like, what can we do?
So this is experience in that. Okay.
If this guy has $500 million when he walks in the bank, he's not in the bank for no hour, Doug. He's in and out in 5 minutes. Every single time, no matter how many people are in that bank. He's a almost billionaire. It's different from him banking and us banking. So not only does he walk in there and get what he wants, he's not even asking for what he wants. He's got a buddy that probably now, because he has a power of attorney, can go in the bank for him and they don't question it. Yeah. He's the one that speaks for him.
Yeah.
I guarantee it's not as hard for things to kind of get out of protocol than you think. I really do.
And there you have it. See, that was an excellent story, because most people would say we came from a very stable background. We weren't rich, but we weren't poor, but we damn sure weren't rich.
Right.
And our mothers and fathers worked. Our father was, I would say, fiscally responsible. So that says a lot, to the point that they always say 80% of athletes go broke over so many years, because, sir, you came from good stock, as the old people used to say. And you walked into a bank to take a picture with a bunch of money? You really did that?
showed me 305 large.
So imagine somebody that came from a situation more harsh than we did.
Right.
Imagine how easy it is for people to lose everything.
Everything.
You went to the bank and told those white folks to take a picture of us and this money?
And they did it. They did it.
They was laughing. They was giggling. Every time they saw your black ass coming in, they was giggling.
Yeah. Right. Yep. I guarantee they were. No question, man.
Bless your heart, man. Bless your heart.
Yeah, I don't think it's as hard as people think for some of these guys to get taken advantage of.
Now, this is a good education. This is why it's good to have somebody like you that's lived that lifestyle, been in the league, has seen all these different things. That's great. That's a great story, sir.
One of the first guys that recruited me was Tank Black, and after signing with him, he's gotten to a situation later on in life. But after signing with him,
Tank's still alive,
a week or two in,
he's still alive, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing pretty good down in Columbia.
The other agent you had, the one with you and Dion shared, passed away.
Lamont Smith has passed away. Yes.
Right.
Lamont Smith is gone, but Tank is still kicking. 2 weeks into our relationship, after I get my first check, the one that I cashed a little while ago, Tank calls like, "Hey man, I'm sending you some paperwork. I want you to check it out, sign it, and get it back to me. We're gonna get some stuff done for you. I got a couple deals, bam, bam, bam. Oh, okay, that's great, Tank. Cool." Paperwork comes, and I'm reading it, and I'm like, it's a power of attorney. And I'm like, Tank got me effed up.
So even you knew that was bullshit.
How dare he send me this power of attorney? Are you kidding me? So I call him and I'm like, "Hey, Tank, I think you may have accidentally sent me the wrong papers. The stuff that came through, it was a fax machine at the time. The stuff that came through my fax machine was a power of attorney." And he goes, no. Go ahead and sign that and get it back to me. What we're going to do is we're going to pay your bills for your monthly. We're going to take care of your car note. We're going to take care of your insurance. We're going to take care of your groceries and stuff like that. We set up a little budget for you.
Did you say no, Mr. Black? My brother will handle all that.
Right. I said, "Well, Tank," and it's funny you say that. I said, "Tank, Doug's already sent me a budget. I don't need y'all to do that for me. It's a pretty good budget. I'm not sure I'll follow to a T, but it's a pretty good budget. I don't need y'all to do that for me." He's like, "Well, no. We're going to take care of all your stuff so you don't have to worry about it." I said, "Tank."
Can you imagine how many other players give him zero pushback on that? Or give agents zero pushback on that?
He had 3 players that was on the Lions with me at that time that signed those power of attorneys that ended up getting mugged. I, in return, told him after that conversation, "Hey, man, I'm sending you this letter. That's a cease and desist, all business on my behalf, and send me that brand I sent you a couple weeks ago back immediately."
Right.
I'm not getting down like that.
Your antennas start tingling. Can we get Arlie in for a second?
I know Tank Black, and y'all not about to come for Tank like that. Tank didn't take our money.
Tank did his time.
Well, that was because, like always, when you do or even get in bed with some white boys who don't, excuse me, can I say that? Get in bed with them people and they get in some trouble, they're going to bring you down with them. So I don't think Tank wasn't doing what they said he was doing. We had to go to court about that and everything. We went to court and everything. So you can't tell me.
One of the people that gave a deposition in court was me. I was one of Tank's clients that he tried to mug. Okay. I got no beef with Tank. I got a lot of respect for him too.
He didn't do that to us.
He
was the one that helped me. Let me tell you, he was the one that helped me not have to go to work for about 2 years because he was like, "Everything you about to do, gonna go to Texas. So you might just want to be a housewife." And I was like, "Oh, I got all these degrees. Wait a minute." But I spent 2 years at my house.
I spent 2 years at my house.
Two Live Stews experience going down.
Oh, man.
Up next, man, we're going to spend some more time with Arleywood. Welcome to Arleywood. The great Arlie Michelle will be doing an entertainment report. We're powered and fueled by the good folks from Southern Edge. Check out this beautiful flyer that Arlie had designed a couple of weeks ago. Scan that QR code, get a bottle sent to your crib. We'll also help with your shipping. Up next, the entertainment report with Welcome to Arleywood. The Two Live Stews.
Don't.
Because you look so sweet. I wish I could take some moment. Girl, you look so damn sweet. No. I wish I could take some moment. Been around the world, hey, but it's nothing like that Southern edge, girl. No, I've been around the world, oh, nothing like that Southern edge, girl.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chub Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Finest in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits and Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
Welcome back. Good morning, y'all. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and the Two Live Stews Experience. Now welcome into the studio, none other than welcome to Arleywood. That's right. Arlie Michelle is in the building. Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning, everybody. I want to apologize to the Stewies in advance because I'm a little under the weather. Y'all know ain't nothing worse than a summer cold.
Is that what it is?
You what's the name of this dance you do? Is that the
I don't know. It's a
sex shooter?
No, it's remember when you see people in Jamaica and they go wheel back with it.
Right.
Oh, that's the
right.
Macarena. The Macarena.
That's the Macarena.
That ain't no damn Macarena, man.
Okay.
Not the Macarena.
I didn't know.
I can't. I'm gonna look it up because I always seem to beat them whatever they singing. You know, they always on that little. They take it all the way back.
Well,
Dirty wine.
I know you just said you weren't feeling well. Have you recovered from SNS though, or you still think it's a little SNS funk that you're dealing with?
I think it's a combination of that. When I was younger, my mom, we would notice that after like maybe 7 days of me, about a 7th day of me not getting enough sleep. So if you go to bed at 3 or 4, get up at 5, and then go the whole day and do that several days, I would physically get ill. It was back those days when I was studying and stuff. And so now it's just, I think that's what happened. And it just jumped on me. It just
two things. You came in and gave some quote unquote testimony about Tank Black, legendary Black sports agent. So for people that don't know, you are married to a professional football player.
Yes.
Who me and Ryan actually knew before you even knew him.
Yes.
Great guy. And secondly,
I'm on the stand right now. I'm witness. Yes, that is correct.
And secondly, you've been to SNS before, right?
That was my first. I was an SNS version.
So what is your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
When I tell you I love Black excellence, like I just, because what we were supposed to talk about, but my stuff was all messed up last week, Monday. I want to talk about Rick Ross had his, event down at Old National, and my mama just talked, and the news reports and everything was just how chaotic it was. They shut off Old National. It was almost, she was like, it felt like Freaknik back in the day where you couldn't get to any road leading to that way. They had shut everything down, and you have video of people all upset because they couldn't get on. They had bought tickets. They want their money back. It was just a mess juxtaposed to us, over there and all this Black opulence. And I loved it. I thought I was going to find my boo out there. So I don't know where he was. He was hiding from me.
He was out there. I guarantee
he was hiding.
He
was hiding. He was doing a good hide. But he who findeth a wife findeth thing. So I can't go find him anyway. He got to come find me.
That's true. That's true.
I doesn't know.
To Arlie's point, man, about the Black opulence, it's a beautiful thing to see folks all G'd up, man. Hats, canes, gaiters, linens, sundresses.
Ain't nothing like a man in a good suit. Now, some of them people, I ain't gonna talk about my sisters, but some of us don't need to. I mean, I'm just saying.
People were letting it hang. People were letting it hang.
Literally
hang.
I saw a girl in what I thought would have been like, you remember tube tops, and you wear the little tube top. She had decided she was gonna wear it as a skirt. I'm not sure why that was her decision for the day, but it was. And I just, because me and we laughed about, we were like, we wish we had that kind of, I just wish I had that kind of confidence. One day I will. But anyway, what's up, Stewies? It's your girl, Arlie Michelle, live with the Two Live Stews Experience and the Arleywood Report.
Yeah.
Happy birthdays to a few of the people. I know y'all gonna want to, Doug, I'm gonna need you to come in and sing a couple of songs. So we got Singer Damian Hall's birthday today from Guy. What you got for Guy?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
But I want a Guy song.
Happy birthday.
Can you sing me a Guy song though?
I think she wants you to sing something from Guy.
Damian Hall. Sing a Guy song. I got one for you. I like the things you do to me. I like. All you just had the background.
It brings out ecstasy.
I like.
That wasn't bad, Doug.
It really turns me on.
Yeah.
I like. I went to the background. I thought
Doug was strong, go girl. You are my lover. When I'm with you, there is no other spell. You've got me under.
Oh, that's enough. That's
Please
enough.
don't you
that's
leave.
Enough.
I'm on my hands and knees.
We have a few professional singers here. Let's let them do that. Continue,
Shout out to Damian Hall. He's 55 today. Shout out to songwriter Gary U.S. Bonds, 84. He's a singer of a song called his most popular song called New Orleans. So you know I love him. Record producer Jimmy Jam is 64 today. That man turned so many careers into whatever. Control. Janet Jackson has
He's
a
64
lot.
years old.
64.
Wow.
Ain't that a wow moment? Singer Brian. It's a lot of singers.
I worked with him too before. In the past.
Doing what?
But I was just doing. I was just singing.
Oh, okay then. Singer Brian McKnight is 55 today. That's another one. Me, you back at one.
Brian McKnight, all in the news for a lot of negative dirt and hating his children, and just
you get new boo sometimes. The new boo don't help you love your old children. I'm not sure how that works, but I have no respect for it. But kids can be real. Your old children. Guitarist Fred Stone of Sly and the Family Stone is 77. I'm gonna thank you one day. Sly and the Family Stone got some great.
Sly is still alive.
I can't kill
Fred
somebody.
Stone is Fred Stone. Not
That's his name. Okay. All right.
That's the guitarist for the group. And musician DJ Mustard is 34. Now, we're going to get into a story. I just want to let everybody know that what's about to happen is about to be a tsunami, not a hurricane, not a tornado, but a tsunami of people, women preferably. I mean, not preferably, women likely coming forward to allege crimes against them by men in the music and film and television industry. Next up to get a case is, you guessed it, The Dream. Grammy winning, not nominated, Grammy winning Dream with large big hits. You got me singing falsetto like, oh,
okay.
That one.
I can do that too.
Well, I know. I want you to hit that note. Because it hurt with my current issues. But anyway, he has produced for Beyonce, Rihanna, and other stars. We call him The Dream. In 2015, he brought this young lady over from Amsterdam, or she comes over. I don't know how she got here. I'm still researching that. And she is alleging that in 2015, she flew to Atlanta. She met him. He took her to a strip club, which is what you do when you come to Atlanta. And they began recording. And her complaint is that he told her he would make her the next Beyonce and Rihanna during those, between now and between that time. And then she physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, locked her in a room, and she couldn't come out until she, did certain acts. Like, it was just a horrible thing. So she has a lawsuit, but you won't know who he is because guess what? He doesn't go by the name The Dream. Can y'all guess what this man's real name is?
Bocephus?
It's close.
Leroy? I don't know.
No, his name is Terius Adamu Ya Gestelde Diamant.
How long has it been that?
Sounds French.
It does. He used to be just Terius Youngdale Nash.
Oh, let me take that back. Not French. It sounds Haitian.
It does sound Haitian, but I don't know where. He is from North Carolina, and they moved to Atlanta when he was 2. And so he became, I don't know how he went to The Dream, but this young lady is alleging some very serious crimes. And I can guess you're going to know that a lot of that is going to start coming out because they, of course, in their article reference, who else? Diddy. And so we need to be prepared for that. But do you think, because she did a 60-page complaint, and I have not had a chance to go through the entire complaint, but do you all feel like we're about to see what I call a tsunami of?
Oh, yeah.
No question.
Because the blueprint is out there, and you can go back to Russell Simmons. Hey man, do you think that at some point they might call us in to testify about our night we hung out with P. Diddy?
Nah, man.
Yes.
Huh?
No. Yeah, Diddy has those kind of nights 4 or 5 times a week, man.
We weren't at a party. We weren't at a party at his house.
No, right. We were
in a limousine, for a couple hours and going club to club. But I mean, we ain't see nothing. We didn't see nothing.
I told my mama, I said, Mama, they don't like to talk about Diddy and stuff like that. And she said, oh, well, why not? My mama's a pearl clutcher, even though she don't have on pearl. Oh, well, why not? I said, Mama, I don't know, but I sure want to find out. So I feel the dream is about to have some legal issues, and I am almost positive that and as a young lady and Shree can probably attest to this too, having gone in the studio with people, she might have been married when she was doing her studio time. I was either married or not, depends. And I remember a man I had tried out for the group. They were looking for a third. I can't think of the name of the group now, but I had gotten selected. But the manager at the time was like, well, you married, so how your husband gonna feel about you going on the road and doing all that? I was like, he don't want to send me to the audition because he want me to get this bread. So I don't think there's a problem. But he was probably more concerned about being able to, he knew somebody was going to come see about him if he handled me wrong. Because when I was younger and trying to get into the studio, like 16, 17, it was a whole different ball game. And I remember now as an adult, being grateful that my parents didn't allow me to go by myself. They were always very present. The studio people would be very upset about why are your parents so strict? We ain't gonna do nothing. And that was very much, I told y'all, one of the gentlemen called me when the Me Too movement came out and told me, he wanted to apologize to me because he was like, I probably was inappropriate to you as a 16-year-old. You think? So I can imagine that this young lady, and I wanted to go in and research how you can bring a lawsuit when you're not from this country. I remember working with a producer who was from Belgium, and he would only be able to come over here for a short amount of time and stay, and then he'd have to go back. So I'm wondering how they're going to tear this young lady's story up. And she's probably telling a lot of the truth, because if you tell me I'm going to make you the next Beyonce or Rihanna, I probably at 22, 23 years old, I probably am going to listen to you and cooperate. And he told her basically this is how it goes. You got to give it up to get it. And so here it is. But she's using she's able to go in through, they have I can't think of the name of it right now because my brain won't let me, but she's filing in California. There is a statute that allows her to get past the statute of limitations so that she can bring the suit. So stay tuned for this and other suits that will fall out.
I wonder when that statute was created.
That's a good question.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll look.
I would like to know too, because
that's going to happen a lot. There's going to be a lot of things that's happened decades ago where if you can get them lifted because of this statute that you just mentioned, a lot of women are going to probably come forward.
Yes.
I mean, Bill Cosby thing was 40 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's ways to go around it because they want to protect, but sometimes that I wonder if it's as they call in law, a slippery slope. You've opened up the floodgates for something and you might not be able to control it, but you're trying on one end to do something that's really good for one set, but it might not be if you're punishable by law, then you should be punished, but you often wonder how far that's going to go. So yeah. Next up, don't play with Ava DuVernay. Okay. I just wanted to rhyme so bad. I love me some Ava DuVernay. So Linda Fairstein, the nice young lady you all see to your right with the pink outfit on, is a former ex-Manhattan assistant district attorney. And she in 2020 sued Ava DuVernay, Netflix, for the TV, that 4-part series When They See Us, about the 5 young men who were wrongfully accused for raping a woman in Central Park, the Central Park 5. And so they were exonerated 5. Now they're not the Central Park 5. And so she sues, and Ava was like, here for it. Another one, if don't come for me unless I send for you, was a person. Ava was like, okay, we fight. Netflix is fighting. So before they could actually go to court, which they were supposed to go on June the 10th, the woman decides she's going to settle. And because she was asking for some some things in her suit, unspecified damages. She wanted them to apologize publicly. She wanted all these things because she still contends that the exonerated 5 are still guilty, even though, evidence says they aren't. And her contention in this was that she was portrayed as a racist, where Ava sent a seething letter to her, letting them know, like, not only were you the one in charge of it, but you let those underage children without their parents in the room with them be interrogated for 35 hours, and you didn't do a thing. And so, yes, you are exactly how we portrayed you to be in this movie. So they do have, Netflix will have to put, it was at the end, the language about it being, this is a portrayal, even though it's based on historical facts. This is a portrayal, and some things have been added or taken away to, go with the storyline. And $1 million is going to the fund that will help the Innocence Project, that helps people like the 5 who were ultimately exonerated, but other people who have been wrongfully accused. So the woman sees no funds at all, and she's not getting a public apology. Ava called her a bully and said, this is just what bullies do. Y'all disappear right before you have to be judged before your peers, because she knew they were about to take her down.
Good job for Ava DuVernay.
I am very excited to hear that happened. I just wanted to share that. That is less of a question for you all, but just more of a fight the power.
Right. I love it. Well done, Arlie. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you all for having me here today. And you see, it's Arleywood versus Arley World. So we're gonna see what happens.
You shouldn't do that. I don't believe you let Doug make you do that. You shouldn't have done that.
Doug, he's quite persuasive. He keeps winning these top 5s, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. I hope you win today, Ryan. I'm really praying for you.
It's not Arley Kingdom.
Yeah. I like that. Take that thing. Take me to the king. Y'all have a great week, everybody. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, Arlie. Thank
Arlie.
you very much.
When we get back from the break, we got to do top 5, and I also want to run this Caitlin Clark thing by you, and then we're done with it. Okay.
Also, man, we may mention JJ Redick in this Lakers situation that keeps staying present in the news.
I tell you, I hate two players, man.
Come hang out with your boys in Tampa, man. You see the flyer right there.
Out.
The Stews, Tory Dandy, and of course, attorney Ben Crump at the Cuban Club down at the Conclave, sponsored by the good folks from Southern Edge. You can also always find Southern Edge on southernedgebeverageco.com. But y'all come hang out with your boys in Tampa, man. It's gonna be a good groove.
Yeah. All right. 2 Live Stews, more to come. Don't go away.
Hey, people, it's your boy Chef Rock. There's a new sheriff in town, Southern Edge Beverage Company. And let me tell you, you better taste the edge. Watch this. Taste the edge. Sweet tea vodka, salted caramel whiskey will rock you. The taste is smooth and refreshing. Gluten-free, no harsh burn for the blessing. Make it neat. Have it on ice. Buy both bottles. Have it twice. Mix with your favorite fruit juice. Nice. Mix a liqueur combo. Hype. We're black owned. Yeah. Find us in Atlanta telephone. College Park. Check this bone. Sweet tea, vodka, fix your fam. Southern Edge Beverages, Instagram. Salted caramel whiskey on the edge. New sheriff in town, baby. Taste the edge. Southern Edge can be found in the following locations in the metro Atlanta area. Total Wine and More in Alpharetta. Camp Creek World of Beverages. Prohibition Liquor. Firewater Package. Crest Wine and Spirits. And Bim's Package Store. It's time to taste the edge. Southern Edge, baby.
It's your boys, the 2 Live Stews, Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and the Naughty Dread is in the building.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Stews?
How you feeling, Dread?
Man, I feel great, man. I can't complain. Same suit, just reheated.
It's
Same suit, just reheated.
It's the 2 Live Stews experience, man. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, and James Harmon, a.k.a. Naughty, is in the building.
I wish he wouldn't say that because really, most people don't even know me by that name. Like that's a name I was born with, and the government used to send checks and stuff. So I take it, but
that man, it'll never happen again. It'll never happen again. No, I don't think he's a Warren kind of guy, Doug.
I'm joking, but still, people don't like that, man. You just don't throw out people a real name like that.
I mean, anything is possible. I just say that.
That man is not a public figure. We're public figures, me and you. Everybody know our names.
Look, man, I mean, if his mama call him I can call. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But hey, I understand. Won't happen again, guys. I apologize. Golly. Hey, man, what you got with this funky four, man?
Hey, man, Mike Tyson had an ulcer, man. So they gonna push back this Tyson versus Jake Paul fight. And my question to you, I want to know your opinion on this. Should Mike Tyson be fighting this fight now? I mean, it seems like he got some issues going on that happens when you're 57, 58 years old.
The man's almost 60 years old, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I talked about this when this whole thing was announced. Mike Tyson 30 years ago would kill Jake Paul. They wouldn't even sanction that fight. But the man is damn near 60 and hadn't been in the ring for 20 years.
I was all in before this ulcer thing, man. Now, I don't want him to get in there and Jake Paul take advantage of him because his health ain't right, man. Yeah, Mike may have to just bow down and say, I'm not going to do it, man. I heard, Dredd.
It's a lot of money on the line, though.
I heard that Roy Jones jumped in and said, if Mike can't, I'll step in and fight Jake Paul in his place. I'm not sure if you heard that information.
Yeah,
nobody wants to see Roy Jones, man.
Nobody wants to see Roy Jones, but Antonio Tarver.
What's that line from the movie?
I mean, you got a lot of guys who trying to take that spotlight because it seems like it's a pretty good check behind this Jake Paul fight.
Oh, yeah.
Man, ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody trying to see no Roy Jones Jr. Are you kidding me? Because Roy's embarrassed himself already, like his last 5 fights. Roy,
he was a mess.
Stop fighting, and I love Roy Jones.
Okay, well, you got Claudia Sheinbaum, the former mayor of Mexico City, will become Mexico's first female president. She's following Obrador, President Obrador, who can't run anymore. He's already served his maximum time as president, but a lot of people liked him, so she came up under him, so they ended up electing her as Mexico's first female president. My question to you is, how far away do you think this country will ever go that route into having a female president?
Oh, I mean, Hillary had a real chance a couple of years ago when she ran. I think if she would have won the Democratic nomination, people forget and don't really think about it and realize Kamala Harris is this close to being president. Because Biden is 57, 11 years old.
Right.
And no offense, and I know I kill off people a lot, and I did it a couple times today already. I mean, tomorrow we can wake up and Biden could be gone.
Hey, man,
you think he goes before Jimmy Carter?
Jimmy's a little bit older. Jimmy's a little bit older.
He might. But Jimmy Carter isn't president. If Biden kicks the bucket tomorrow, Kamala Harris will be the new president, will be the president of the United States of America. Yeah. People don't really think about it in those terms.
I don't like the conversation, but that is factual information, sir. I just don't like I don't like having that conversation.
So to answer your question, yeah, I think we'll see a female president definitely in our lifetime. Knock on wood that we live a long time. Maybe in the next 2 or 3 elections.
Hey, rest in peace to Larry Allen. He died at 52 while on vacation in Mexico. The cause of death hasn't been reported, but one of the best offensive linemen to play the game. He was a 46 pick out of Sonoma State College. I mean, just give me some of your thoughts on Larry Allen. Did you play while Larry Allen was playing, Ryan?
I believe we were in the league around the same time. Phenomenal athlete. They've been showing the video.
How old was he when he died? Show that
52 years old.
Yeah, so that's 50, only 2 years difference. Yeah.
Yeah. They keep showing the video of him where the ball gets intercepted and he runs down the linebacker with a huge angle, moving like 350 pounds. Phenomenal athlete.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. But real quick, on our Detroit Lions former player chat group on WhatsApp, some of the offensive linemen was talking about how doctors tell them, because they put on so much weight to play, some muscle and some fat, because they need size. Doctors tell them that when they retire and get done playing, that if they don't lose 50 to 60 pounds and keep it off, their life expectancy won't surpass 57. So a lot of these big linemen that we see walking around that used to play sports, a lot of them have lost a lot of weight because they know those facts. That factual information. Yeah. Larry Allen is still a pretty big guy, man.
So from my perspective, been in the insurance industry for many, many years now, going on a decade, and he was carrying too much weight. Yep. I mean, there's just no other way to say it. guys that big carry too much weight. There's something called BMI, body mass index. Okay. Now, he may not have died from being overweight, but it contributes to other health factors.
Right.
You can't carry that much weight because it's putting your heart through too much. Your heart is exerting too much energy, is pumping too fast, too many times per hour. So I don't know, I have no idea what exactly he died from, but I'm gonna tell you this: the weight that man was carrying at his height and the amount of weight that he was carrying was not healthy. Simple
So
as that.
if he came to you for a policy, Doug, and you did the paperwork, what would happen?
He probably wouldn't get approved because of his BMI. So it's your body mass index, and they kind of have this mathematical equation on how tall you are and how much weight. I used to, when you go to the doctor and they do your height and weight, and they say, well, the chart says you should be this much.
Right.
And a lot of times it's not even realistic. I remember I used to be 5'10", 190, but they said I should have been 170.
Stop that shiggity right now. You ain't never been 5'10" and know nothing.
Okay,
Stop
so I'm 5'10" and I was weighing 190. The doctor said that no, the scale says you should have been 174. I'm like, what? I ain't been 174 since I was in the 10th grade.
You gonna stick with the 5'10" thing?
Numbers.
I mean, you gonna say that with a straight face?
Hey, shut
You're
up, man.
5'10"?
Go ahead, Naughty.
You never stood no taller than 5'6", and that's on your tiptoes, Doug.
Go ahead, Naughty. Just shut up, man.
You say he's still not 5'10", huh?
He's still not 5'10", man.
We got a Woj bomb this morning. Breaking news: the Los Angeles Lakers are targeting UConn's Dan Hurley to become the franchise's next head coach, and are preparing a massive long-term contract offer to bring the back-to-back national champion to the NBA. Word is,
like that.
They're planning to escalate discussions in the coming days. Hurley's actually been at the forefront of the Lakers search from the beginning of the process, even while the organization has done its due diligence interviewing other candidates. So it may not be JJ Redick that we're looking for.
I don't want JJ Redick. I'm happy about this. Go ahead.
As a Laker fan, you gotta be ecstatic because that's a basketball savant.
He's
a basketball savant, sir.
That's the first time I'm hearing that, and I love that idea. I hate the JJ Redick idea because JJ Redick just don't have a good personality. He remind me of Danny Ainge. I don't want
He's dry.
JJ Redick.
I agree.
Bobby Hurley, or not Bobby, Danny Hurley.
Danny.
Right.
Love it. I absolutely love that idea. Now, a lot of college coaches have come and gone, have tried the NBA,
Right.
Calipari, Patino, and never really had great success. So,
Well,
you gotta
it's
be
not
worried
really
from that standpoint.
It's not really too risky because honestly, looking at the makeup of the Lakers right now, I don't think LeBron is competing for championships anymore. I think it's over with. So, you bring a guy in and maybe this is for the future after LeBron. You have AD and then you can build with Dan Hurley and a new team going forward. But I don't think the Lakers are a championship contention anymore.
Nadia, I would never debate this with you. I just wouldn't do that. However, I will say this. You say LeBron won't be playing for championships anymore,
right?
But at 40 years old, he averaged more than 25 points, more than 8 boards, and more than 7 assists last year.
That's all good.
Nobody better say nothing about LeBron James.
So with that being said, if that's all good, if you put the right pieces around him and those numbers drop 2 or 3 points each, you're still looking at 23, 5, and 4.
Is Bronny James the right pieces around him?
Well, but that
a college coach who's never coached in the NBA before.
All I can see is Kim Wayans from In Living Color. Don't nobody better say nothing that bad about Miss Jenkins.
Yeah.
Don't say nothing bad about Miss Jenkins.
I love LeBron. He that dude. I think LeBron the best player ever to play. So I'm not
he didn't say
knocking
anything bad.
LeBron.
He didn't say anything bad at all. But I'm just saying, why wouldn't he still be able to get a championship if he had all-star numbers like that? That's all.
The team isn't up to par with the rest of the NBA right now.
They would have to change that.
The point is, Nadi didn't say anything bad about him, but you still felt a need to defend him.
No, I wasn't defending anything. I was speaking my point. We have a talk show here. dumbass. I was speaking my point.
You the dumbass.
Yeah, I was speaking my point.
Why would you call your brother a dumbass?
Because that's a stupid statement you just made.
But why would you call me a dumbass? I'm your brother, your big brother.
You're such a LeBron hater.
You're such a LeBron lover.
If someone says anything positive,
nobody
go.
was even saying nothing bad about him. You had to jump in. Oh,
man,
well,
shut up.
but naughty. No. LeBron's this, that.
As a matter of fact, after every story, we've had an opinion. That was mine, Ninja. That was mine on that story.
Naughty, come on back. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Naughty.
Such a hater.
You're such a lover.
Say anything about LeBron or Caitlin Clark, he loses it.
Oh my gosh. Say anything about LeBron or Caitlin Clark, and he loses it.
That's exactly right.
That's
exactly right.
Naughty, you good? We done?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Y'all, I got y'all's 2 opinions on that, man. I'm good.
Appreciate it, Naughty.
Job,
Great,
James.
Naughty.
We appreciate you, man. Outstanding job.
We got 2 things to do. Speaking of Caitlin Clark, Tree, can you put up that first slide? And you're watching the Two Live Stews Experience, Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart. Did you see Breanna Stewart had 33 the other night, man?
I did.
She had 33 points the other night. And I think we talked about this months ago when Caitlin Clark was still even in college in the playoffs at Iowa. I don't think people realize how decorated Breanna Stewart was. She won 4 rings in a row in college, 4 NCAA championships in a row.
Right.
She went for 33 the other night. And you see the 2 checks I have? One check is just by her. You know what that check by her symbolizes? She's white. Okay? That's what that check represents. My question to you, somebody brought this to my attention, inbox me on Facebook. My question to you is, Breanna Stewart has just as much or more accolades than Caitlin Clark. More. She has more.
She got 4 championships. Caitlin don't have any championships.
Why do we not hate on Caitlin Clark? Like, why do you think there's never been this resentment on Breanna Stewart? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Why do you think there was never this? I don't remember ever seeing or hearing all of this vitriol allegedly that they have for Caitlin Clark for Breanna Stewart. Why do you think that's the case? And I'm being serious. I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to get you with a gotcha moment or anything like that.
Right.
But they're both white. They're both fantastic players. Breanna Stewart even more decorated than Caitlin Clark. So what gives? Why all of the angst towards Caitlin and not Breanna?
Breanna Stewart didn't get half the amount of press that Caitlin Clark got when she was in college with those 4 championships. Caitlin Clark, sir.
But Breanna Stewart's better. She has a better resume than Caitlin. So why? That's part one. Why didn't she get as much credit or as much hype as Caitlin Clark is getting?
There is no doubt that Breanna Stewart is more decorated.
Is a better basketball player, right?
More decorated. But in sports, in all sports, scoring matters. And Caitlin Clark has scored more than every woman to play college basketball. You don't have to like her, but you have to recognize that that matters in sport. And not just every woman in basketball, every man that has played college basketball, she scored more. That's a big thing. That's a huge thing. Why was LeBron talked about so much at the beginning of the year? Because he was about to become the all-time NBA leading scorer ever. That's the big thing. But for those who don't like Caitlin Clark, they'll want to downplay the significance of that feat, but you can't downplay that. That's why Caitlin Clark gets more hype and more pub than Breanna Stewart. There's 3 or 4 little white girls in the WNBA that really are ballers, and they're probably better than Caitlin Clark, but they haven't accomplished what Caitlin Clark has accomplished, which is something that's only done every few decades.
Two points I want to make. Point number 1, when Michael Jordan became and started winning championships and ultimately retired.
Caitlin scored more than him in college.
Hold on. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar still had more points than Michael Jordan, but nobody in their right mind would say Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the greatest basketball player of all time. They would say Jordan. Caitlin scored more than Kareem in college too. But I'm talking to your point about Caitlin having more points and the point being the big thing and why everybody's giving her this credit over other players.
Right.
Okay. No one will ever say Kareem is a better basketball player, was a better basketball player than Michael Jordan. You can even extend that to now. LeBron James, your guy, LeBron James. He's got more points than Jordan, but 90% of basketball fans will still say Jordan's a better player. So your argument makes no sense.
MJ's my favorite
player. The fact
player.
that she has more points than anybody else really doesn't matter in the scope of who we think is the best.
It does matter.
I
want
just
to
gave
put
you 2 examples.
No, time out. You're trying to change the narrative by saying the all-time leading scorer versus best player. Do that with somebody else, Doug. I've never said that Caitlin Clark is the best.
Caitlin Clark is the greatest scorer. She scored more than men and women. You just said that.
What are you talking about? She scored more points than everyone. I never said she was the best player.
Your argument.
Time out, Doug. Doug, you're trying to change the narrative. I'm not going to let you do that. I've never shouted from the rooftop that Caitlin Clark is the best women's basketball player. Never heard that from me. But in college, she scored more points than everyone, and that's a big deal. You don't like her, so you won't.
I damn sure don't like her. I damn sure don't like her.
So you want to acknowledge that. But in sport, scoring matters, and at that level, she scored more than everyone, even those people you just named when they were at that level. Okay. That matters.
And you're watching the Two Live Stews experience. I got to get out of here. I got to go make the donuts. So top 5.
Before you do that, why do you think Caitlin Clark gets more pub than Breanna Stewart?
I have no clue. That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's why I'm asking you. Yeah, that's exactly why I'm asking you, because you are definitely a proponent of her. But we talked about it before. I mean, we don't need to get back into it. I had that question come to me, and I wanted to ask you, and you really didn't give me an answer at all. You just
in your opinion,
bloviated for the last 5 minutes. So,
in your opinion. You said I ovulated? Did you just say I ovulated?
Larry Allen, the great Larry Allen, one of the most athletic athletes, despite position, despite sport, passed away at the age of 52. And so it started us thinking, give us your top 5 freakish athletes, like just athletic, despite the sport that they're in.
Good morning. I'm coming in. I'm coming in to save you.
I wasn't told freakish.
Ryan,
that's not what I was told.
May I please? Okay, Douglas, I'm sorry, but I'm tired of this now. Good morning, everybody. What we have here, please look. Look at the timeline. 7:03, receipt. The top 5 is based on Larry Allen, despite the fact he was 350. 7:15, Ryan Stewart. What's the top 5? 7:16, top 5 athletes of all time, despite the sport. 7:29, top 5 freakish, most athletic athlete.
It's the same thing. It's fine.
What he does. No, it's not. No,
it's not. There's 3 different narratives.
Why is it not the same? Go back to your little slide tree. Top 5 athletes of all time? Yeah.
You switched it.
If it's freakish, I'm gonna say Randy Moss. He's a freak. I'm gonna say if it's freakish, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well,
it's different. Hold on. If you don't question,
if you don't want to do it, we don't have to do it. Then we'll just disqualify this. I don't want anybody thinking I'm trying to get over on them.
It's not just today.
No,
you do this every time.
That's fine.
Every day I get a different question. That's why my answers don't seem suitable. That's why my answers don't fit, because it's a different question.
No, let's get Tree. Why are you showing it, Tree? We're not doing it. Tree, why are you doing it? We're not doing it. We're not doing it. So we're going to have this much hullabaloo about it. Let's just read a couple of chat messages and let's get out of here.
The sabotage on my top 5 last week was so astounding that Tree came clean today to try to figure things out the right way. She owed me one. Look at this. The receipts are right there, y'all. This is what I've been dealing with.
So let's just.
This is why I'm pinned in. We should throw out every top 5 we've done and start over with a clean slate.
No, we're not doing that.
This is what's happened. Oh,
we're not doing
wait a minute. I will be calling Arlie Michelle, who has a law degree, to talk to her about what I can do and the grounds that I have to make sure that happens. We should start over.
Tree, get back on for a second. You watch Two Live Stews experience.
We should start every top 5 over.
I'm scared.
Now, Now, I want to give clarity to this discussion. Tree, if I made more clear in the message that I sent to you exactly what I meant. what Ryan put technically could have worked, but because of his attitude right now, let's just scrap it. My question to you, Tree, is why didn't you tell Ryan this after the fact? If I sent you this message saying freakish, why didn't you call Ryan and just send me and Ryan a group text say, you know what, Ryan? I want to make sure you understand Doug added the word freakish into it.
No,
you're
you
not
can't
going to
add
put this
freaking
on
words.
me. You run the show. I don't run the show. This is a group text at 7:03. At 7:15 is another group text. But then at 7:29, it's just to me.
Tree, hold on. If you immediately found fault in me sending you a second message describing it more, then why didn't you feel the need to let Ryan know at that time as opposed to trying to show me up this morning?
Oh my God, I'm not showing you up. I'm just showing the people.
To be a bad guy. This is amazing.
Douglas,
I gotta go.
You are wrong for the. You said you can stay.
I gotta go.
You're staying.
No,
Let's stay. This is family.
So now you're just gonna run. Now you're just gonna run.
I gotta go.
The receipts have been shown. Everybody sees what you've been doing now, and I've been saying this. Hey man, you're giving me different questions.
Tree, that's what you.
I need my lawyer.
Tree, this is what happened, Tree. What you've done now, Tree, is open the door for Ryan.
No.
All out.
Wait, but
I want them all thrown out. I want them all thrown out.
He wants all the evidence thrown out now.
They can't be
He
thrown
wants
out.
all the evidence thrown out now. Go ahead, Arlie. I'm sorry.
One of them. This is just one of them. The other ones Ryan has not been reading.
He has not been reading. Now he's able to twist.
I mean, why would he read it if it's gonna get switched up later?
Right. Thank you, Nadi. Exactly right. If they gonna switch it anyway, it don't matter.
Naughty, he texts me on the side with the next new
If y'all don't see Tree, if y'all don't understand that Tree has opened the door for Ryan and for the judge to throw out the case. You have opened the door for Ryan to throw out the case.
Thank you.
That's what you've done. That's what you've done.
I appreciate everybody being here and everybody seeing this. Moving forward, I will not participate in top fives unless we throw them out and start over fresh. I'm done.
Well, damn it,
I just
don't
can't
participate.
I am not taking the D no more. I'm not taking the D no more.
Tree.
I'm not taking the D no more.
My point,
y'all
Tree,
been giving me the D
I
on the
love
top
you.
five.
I love you,
and I'm
Tree.
not doing it.
I love you, Tree. But the point is, this could have been handled yesterday.
Let's
Guess
start
what?
fresh.
Oh, Doug sent a text clarifying more what the top five topic is. I'll let Ryan know.
Last week, my top five wasn't even posted properly. I want them all thrown out. I want to start fresh. I love it.
Ninjas.
I think it's a great idea. The listeners love it. I think it's got traffic. I think we can repost them and make reels and they get votes and get views. But I want to start fresh because it's competition and I shouldn't be playing by the rules I've been playing by. I want them all thrown out, damn it.
Yeah, Tree. Good job, Tree. Let's go ahead and wrap up today's show, man. I'm not even. I can't.
Don't send me no more
spent all
top
of this
five
time on
lists
this
until we go 0-0 in the win-loss column. I'm done. Damn it.
Can't want the whole case thrown
Please
out.
read the chat.
We got
right now.
We've gathered 13 months of evidence.
No.
13 months of evidence, meaning the top
matter.
five, the previous top fives. We've got
foundation is
13
shady.
months of evidence, and Mr. Trump wants his lawyers to come in and get the whole case
cheating.
thrown out.
You've been cheating.
We've got documented 38,000 lies by Trump, but his attorneys walk in and they want the whole case thrown out.
I want it all thrown out.
You sound like Trump. You are
I want
the
it all
black
thrown out.
Donald Trump.
And listen. If you don't throw it all out, I'm going to countersue for money.
I ain't got no money, man. I'm. Thanks,
Outstanding job today, Naughty Dread. Outstanding job. We appreciate that, Funky Four, and all your help, man. Really appreciate you,
I had a
man.
good ass list too. That's fine.
Welcome to Arleywood, y'all. Y'all can follow her on all social media platforms. She's got her own show too that she does on Wednesdays, I believe. Check her out at Welcome to Arleywood, the great Arlie Michelle. Thank you, Arlie. You get an A+ today. Wonderful job. Tree, this has been one of the best shows of your freaking life. I mean, today you were outstanding. Your due diligence, your attention to detail, your factual information. You hit all your cues. Outstanding job today, Tree. Outstanding job. And Doug, you've been found out. You've been found out. Everyone knows now, and it's a different ball game. I'm looking forward to a fresh start. We can just throw this out, act like it never happened.
We're not doing
we can
no
move
damn
on
fresh
with our
start.
top 5 like they should be done.
Yeah,
All be on
Tree.
the same page. You're getting an A+ today, sir. Well done.
It's like Tree setting me up. You set me up.
Outstanding job, man.
That's the definition of being set up, man.
Listen, as black men, we both believe in equality. All right? We got to go back and make this thing equal, sir. We got to do it the right way. We got to start over with the top 5s, man.
Person with any semblance of a background in law, she is a lawyer. There's no semblance. Arlie came on and defended me, the real lawyer in the group. That's okay though, man. Everybody see what you're doing. Everybody,
Arlie,
game.
Listen, you and Arlie are peas in the pod because y'all both are shorter than 5'5". So that's why Arlie is always on your team. She's a supporter. Y'all both have the Napoleon complex.
What's your complex? The big head complex? Is that your complex?
It works, man.
The oversized head
God
complex?
is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Y'all have a safe weekend.
Chat messages we wanted to read. We had a great top 5, and you just shot it down at the expense of everybody else.
What top 5? That top 5 was
expense of everybody else.
Yeah, 3 different questions for one top 5. It's not fair, Doug. It's not fair. Shout out to Southern Edge. The Stews are powered and fueled by Southern Edge. Get ready, y'all. We're done with S&S now, moving on to Tampa. We will be doing some Southern Edge events in Tampa at the Conclave.
Doug sounds like Marion Barry. Doug sounds like Marion Barry. Ain't this a bitch?
Oh, this is great.
Remember that video of Marion Barry when they found that? So he was like, son of a bitch. What did he say? He's a son of a bitch. That's a horrible comparison. I am nowhere in the category of Mayor Marion Barry.
He still got reelected, man. All right, man. Peace, man. Y'all be blessed. Y'all do good. Y'all have a good weekend. Y'all be safe. We love y'all. See y'all Monday morning, 7 o'clock. Y'all pass the word about the Stews. Two Live Stews, Facebook, Two Live Stews, YouTube.com. Both of those.
Y'all fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh,
Y'all fell